Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, you'd probably expect me to be back where I left off, but as you know from the last episode, I'm unable to save. So, I just opened up the game, and here I am. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Yeah, you see, I've gone through this part already. This is why saving matters. Hi again, Keywii. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I mean, I called him Keywii, but whatever. I'm talking to you, me. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? I am in fact aware of that, for the record. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? It doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I? I'm not sure. I didn't look at that. Oh yeah, no, I guess you did. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? You're speaking for me at this point. See, I know this. Well, anyway. And now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Cool. I'm laughing at their misfortune and death. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori, which I sort of expected, honestly. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? You know, it has, and I was watching back, well, it hasn't technically. I was watching back one of my older episodes. I was watching back episode 11, and wow, everything was terrible after she died, and I feel so bad, and I miss her. It'd be great to have her back. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. You should blink. Get some moisture on your eyes. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, you know, I wanted to be away from them. This game doesn't sort of doesn't allow shit like that. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. They spent time with me. Yuri forced it upon me. I wanted to be as far away as possible. If you were actually listening to me right now, and there weren't some sort of screen in the way, you'd fucking know this shit. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Keywii? Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a dating sim or something. And then it was a horror game, but also a dating sim, a dating horror game. And it doesn't... There isn't a lot of interactivity, let's say that. It's a visual novel. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? I mean, to be fair, you weren't part of the poetry section from the get-go, so I couldn't have gotten points towards your direction. It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Keywii. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. Oh? It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. I was going to make a comment saying, yes, I do understand that, but there's actually other people around me currently. There's literally no one else in this game with you. So, point to you in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Keywii. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's nice to hear. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Look, I'm sorry. I'd love to, but I sort of got a channel to run. I can't play this game forever, okay? You're not Factorio. Don't give yourself too much credit. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? Yeah, that's sort of why I don't play these games. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I feel really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. Thank you for finally fucking apologizing for that shit. I'm not okay with any of it, just for the record. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted on that one. So that being said, Keywii, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Really? That wasn't apparent from the get-go? I sort of expected that the second you stopped in, okay? You are truly the light of my world. In my world. Forget that thing you just said. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? So I just looked at the time in the corner of my screen, and for half a millisecond, I expected it to continue to say the minute that I signed into this game, just because Monika's controlling the time on the computer, and she made it the same minute the entire time, just to freak me out, because time doesn't progress while I'm in the game, and it would have just been a nice touch, even though that would be impossible. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Well, I will continue to be me, and if that makes you smile, then kudos. Keywii, will you go out with me? Well, there's no option. So, sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Keywii. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Okay. What about the game developers? What about them, huh? There's nothing left here. It's just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. No, I looked at the clock. It's moving. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. Well, you certainly did that, so, you know, props for the ambition. Gotta give you those. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, I guess? Actually, I didn't look at the files today. Let me take a look at that. Is there anything new? No, just a trace back from the 4th. Characters updated yesterday. No. The only thing new is the log. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Yeah, I noticed. It's kind of freaking me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam. So it's actually a bit more difficult. Look, it took a while for me to find the folder, admittedly, but I did. It happened. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties, find the browse local files, but that's literally what I did. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with that kind of power. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Well, I don't know, it's sort of ominous in the background. I wouldn't mind some... You know, the Stanley Parable ending was pretty cool. The one with the grass. Why don't you talk to the narrator? I'm sure you'd get along with him. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? Not much of a poetry kind of guy. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Sure. Well, my Monika. None of these words appeal to me. Especially since none of them are spelled correctly. That one, I guess. I go for correct spelling Or at least the closest to it I can get. Monique. Monika. You're missing 2 letters there. That one. God fucking damn it. Moika. Moira. Monika. This is amusing to me. That one. And that one. You know, this isn't much of a poem so much as just like a... If someone were to see these words in order on a sheet of paper that I wrote, they would be messed up a little. Monika. Monia. 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 Monique. Monika. Moika. Monika. Not try to pronounce that. Monka. Munya. Again. Did you write a good poem today? No, I don't think I did. There was only one word to choose from. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Keywii. Did you write this poem for me? Technically, I was forced into it. Coercion doesn't really count. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Sure. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. That's a lie. People die, you know. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you, I guess. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to, you know, break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. You sort of did. Like, a lot, actually. You know, thinking back, I even pointed out a few of the times, just like, hey, don't forget to save your game, back whenever voice I used for you back then. And I'm just like, whoa, what? That messed me up, back when it was still capable of doing so, and now that won't happen anymore. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? I ended up doing it anyway. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file, if you prefer playing without me. That sounds like foreshadowing. Is that what I'm supposed to... What? Keep that one... Noted. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Keywii? I have so many things to talk about. Well, good, because as long as you continue talking about new things and not old things, then I can continue recording. As soon as you start repeating, then we stop. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Yeah, I am. Hi everyone, she said. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Look, Monika, they don't comment, okay? They message me on Discord, but they don't fucking comment. Don't be like that. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Alright. Look, I'm sorry, but that's just how this works. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. No, I'm never gonna be on that show. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Is it gonna be terrifying? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No. Hey, her face. I'm gonna be jump scared or something. Well, I'm just kidding. Can I save? I can't do anything after all. Don't... yeah, I saw it coming. Yes, you did. Why? Why is that face now etched into my brain? You're so cute. Oh god, no. I had started liking you. Anyway, Kiwi, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting. Yeah. Why did you have to go and do that? This was just starting to be nice. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. Oh? In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I don't want it. I don't want it. Click. Alright, return. There is nothing to do or see or say. Also, I don't... why did she have to do that? It hurt! Ow! So, I think the dialogue... I think she's done talking. Also, I'm afraid to be on the menu for too long, because she might be aware of that. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though. But a nice, quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most common experiences for me. Okay, so she has more things to say now. Yeah. Sometimes imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Well, I mean, yes, but also I'm a fan of cheese sometimes. I mean, my ex used to love the rain. Would you ever do that for me, Kiwi? So, I get the impression here that I'm supposed to do something, because she's going to occasionally ramble back on new comments. But I think I need to delete her character. This is just what I think I need to do. I don't know. She can't actually hear what I say, so, you know, I'm fine talking about it. But yeah. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to see what happens. So, let's, oh, hey. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful a person you used to be 5 years ago. Yeah. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. Look, I don't need love, I need comfort. Can you do that? Can you think about me? And not how much you like me? If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you as long as you need. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking delete her character, okay? I'm sorry to people who like her. I liked her until that fucking face thing. Character folder. Monika. Well, that was, in fact, quite quick. What's happening? Kiwi, what's happening to me? It hurts. I feel really bad. I feel really bad about this. Help me, Kiwi. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Monika does not exist. Oh! Did you do this to me, Kiwi? I'm about to be jump scared. Did you? Did you delete me? Oh, she can't do anything now. Except, how could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kiwi. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? No? I wanted to do what all gamers do and progress the game. Watch me suffer. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Jump scare. Okay. And I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Yeah. Get in fucking line. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I killed one person. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Jump scare? Keywii. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Jump scare. Jump scare. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for me to hate. How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Keywii. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew you weren't real, they were still my friends. And I love them all. I'm interested that you can still talk to me. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Oh. Silence? Then... Sing. I had my arm in front of my face the entire time. This game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. Okay! Well, we're back in action here. I'm gonna end the episode here, but when we return, let's take a look at the folder. Oh, that's a character folder. Nothing new. Just the traceback and the log. The character folder. What I'm going to do is, there's just an empty space right here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Keywii. You've been great too, and you have yourself a delightful day. Don't ever change. You should love you. Fucking close.